Hey guys, Iceluslol here, and today we're bringing you an Ezreal replay. This is Upliftin at the Gold 5 LO on EU West. His questions for me today are, did I play the game correctly? And also, did I make too many mistakes that costed us the game? So those are kind of the things that I'll be looking at in this game. So right now we've got Braum Ezreal versus Jinx Janna. Jinx can't really apply too much pressure on Ezreal early, so you should be able to get to free farm. So basically, you're just going to look to get as much farm as you can without getting poked by too many rockets. She's going to hit you with some rockets because she has 600 range at level 1 with fish bones, but that's okay. You just want to make sure you don't get too many free rockets to the face. Okay, so that's kind of an aggressive arcane shift, but you actually got some good damage on Janna, so it's okay. The problem here, since you're pushed up and the wave is like here, is Braum can't really make any plays. I mean, he's got his Q, obviously, but he can't jump in and start like punching Janna, so that's kind of a problem. So the wave is pushing back in your favor now, so I would let it push, and that way the wave can be like here, and you can give Braum some opportunities to make plays. You didn't need to arcane shift right there. That was a waste. You could have just, even if you couldn't sidestep the tornado, which is very easy, Jinx wasn't there to follow up, so okay, that was good. You proc the stun on Janna, but there's too many minions here. So okay, looks like you're gonna get a stun on Jinx though. Okay, you got heal. Oh, your Mystic Shot hit the minion. Yeah, that sucks. So the main thing there is that you just fought with too many. They had too many minions. So the wave was pushing back in your favor, which was going to let you freeze basically. But they recognized that they had more minions than you did, so they fought you in them. And that's basically a really easy way to win a 2v2 bot lane. Or to win any trade in any lane, really, is if the opposing team fights you inside the minion wave. Also notice that you are using Arcane Shift offensively again. And that's, again, that's 90 mana. And you're kind of almost already out of mana. So that's a bit of a concern. Also, at level 4, you want to get a point in Essence Flux. Because just 1 point in it is really good for doing Dragon, for giving your teammates attack speed, for doing towers, for damaging towers, excuse me. And the second point in Arcane Shift is not as important right now, because it always costs 90 mana. Okay, I would have blocked that zap there. You had full health, there's no reason not to block the zap, and you could have prevented Jinx from getting a kill and saved Braum at the same time. So at least you don't die though, so you get all this experience under tower. I'm curious to see what build you're going, if you're going standard or blue build. So I guess you're going standard. So if you're going standard Ezreal, you wanna, Jinx will take your tower too. If you die to Jinx early, she'll just take your tower because she kills towers so fast. If you're going standard, you want like your first 2 items. You basically want to be Infinity Edge and Trinity Force. The build order is a little bit awkward right now because like Ezreal really wants Triforce just for a bunch of reasons, but the problem is if you rush Triforce, like you're not going to have any damage, and he's not like some ADCs like Corki that can just build Triforce and they're going to do a ton of damage. Ezreal really needs AD because he's got AD ratios and he has an attack speed steroid. Nice, so you sniped Janna there. It's really good while your teammates are distracting her. So you have a pickaxe right now, that's good. You could transition to Triforce right away. You have a little bit of AD now, or you could finish Infinity Edge. I think finishing Infinity Edge is fine, but as Jinx is doing work. You got her. Nice. That's okay. You got the shutdown on Jinx, which is really, really good. So, okay, you are going blue build, I guess. So that's fine. I would have got the tier first, though, because like the pickaxe is good, but you want to start charging the tier faster. And nice, very nice. That was really good. Yeah, you followed up on Braum, you got the stun, you ulted Jinx, and you followed up on her. Ezreal has some burst, like assassinate capabilities once he hits level 6, so that's really good. But, I mean, you end up getting the Monomine pretty early, so it doesn't matter, but in normal games, like, you might be in lane for a really long time. Nice job sniping Janna. So I think getting the tier first is better. Just so you can charge it up faster, you can get Muramana online faster. Just a minor thing, I would say. So now you're going for Triforce, which I like. The only thing I would say though is, once you have Monomine, like, you want to get boots, because, you know, your tower's down, so you're probably going to be roaming around the map a lot more like you are right now, and you're moving really slow, because you don't have boots. So, your itemization is good, in terms of, like, or your build order is good, I should say. But, like, you want to get your boots before your second item. So you finally got tier 1 boots, which is okay, but you want to finish your tier 2 boots before you start building your second item. So you're probably going to go, like, Monomine into standard Ezreal, which is fine too. You can do that. I've seen that a lot. That build basically gives you really good mid-game and poke and mana regen and stuff like that, and the only thing you really lose is critical strike, because you're probably not... It's either critical strike or... a defensive item for the Monomine slot. So it just depends, but it's very popular in Ezreal right now, and it's pretty good. So you're just doing some jungling here, I like that a lot. Just getting some free experience in gold and clearing mid. Okay, they got free dragon, but, like, there's nothing you could have done about that, so... You got away from Vel'Koz, and he wasted his ult. I like that you got a scrying orb, that's really good. Okay, you got an ult here, and you're trying to follow up. Just defend this tower. Alright, tower doesn't go down, that's really good. It's good that you're not going in here yet. You want to wait for your teammates to show up here. Okay, so now you're farming and your teammates are fighting, though. I would have been over here helping your teammates. Because you have more teammates here now, so you can afford to fight. Yeah, the healing Fiddlesticks there I think is fine, because you don't know what else is going to follow up. Excuse me. You have ult really soon, so you could hang out here. And Janna ult is down. You just used it. Okay, you're just trying to attack Renekton. Oh, he didn't get stunned. Yeah, that's not really... You can ult. Actually, a pretty good ult opportunity right there. You could have hit 4 people most likely. So look for those opportunities when you have your ultimate off cooldown. Especially when they're in narrow chokes like that, where it's like guaranteed you can hit them. Okay, that was a good ult. Just getting them off your tower is important. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, so there's not, with Janna there, like, you pretty much were not be able to kill Vel'Koz, because she can just shield him and knock you up and stuff and slow you. And Vel'Koz ult does a lot of damage to single targets, so... you think you just misfired your ult there? It's okay. You almost got Triforce done. You're only down 10 CS on Jinx, that's not bad at all. She has kind of more of a standard build. Oh, okay, you had the flash there. Nice! Picked off Sinjal, and you got away. Uh-oh. Oh god, the Jinx crits though. Go for the Jinx ult. You have her ult? She doesn't have her ult, okay. Really close. Okay. You have Triforce, you have Lucidity Boots, it's fine. Ezreal builds are really flexible. You can basically build any, like, combination of standard, blue build, hybrid, whatever you want. Okay, you're chasing Jinx, she's very low. Nice. Good. That was a good opportunity. Like, that's one thing Ezreal can do really, really well. What I was talking about earlier is, like, he just has a lot of assassination opportunities. Once he has items and levels and stuff like that, and there are situations like that where you can use your burst damage and assassination potential to really take someone out, like Jinx that's immobile, so that was good. Nice, and that's another good one. Yeah, that's good. So that's good that you recognize Ezreal's burst and like are able to utilize it. So that's positive. Nice, blocked Jinx ult. Got Dragon. Just doing Krugs. You probably have some money now. Oh, you're gonna help Rise. You have ult. I mean, you have ult and blue buff. Definitely do some damage here. But Zed is here now. So yeah, basically you just want to poke in team fights and kind of wait for your teammates to engage. Speed this up. Okay, here's a good fight. That was a good ult. So you hit 2 people there. You got Janna. So you missed a couple chances to auto attack there, and you're also not really auto attacking at all here. So you could have picked up Jinx there for sure, and probably could have picked up Renekton if you had just attacked more. So you kind of were just walking around, and then you used Arcane Shift for like no reason. Yeah, so like you're really strong right now, but you didn't really help your team very much that fight because you just kind of walked around. Like you could have easily killed Jinx there, and that would have been a big bonus for your team. She died anyway in the tower, but she wouldn't have been able to attack the tower. This tower would have, you know, more than less the 40% health that it has or whatever. So those are like some important things you want to look for. Like when you're the most fed person on your team, you have, it's like the Spider-Man quote, you know, with great power, blah, blah, blah. You have to play better. Like if you have all the kills and all the money, you have to like step up your game. So, not that you're playing poorly or anything, you're playing fine, but, and things snowball, so like if you had fought that previous fight better, your mid tower would have more health, and you could have maybe defended it this time, and maybe got more kills this time, and it just kind of feeds into each other. So they're running Baron here. Okay, so you used Arcane Shift there, that was kind of a waste. Like, you want to use Arcane Shift to dodge something, or if you're going to take a lot of damage. You weren't really going to take a lot of damage there. Okay, so you're attacking. I'd be playing a little bit. Yeah, okay. Now your positioning is better. Okay, so now you're trying to help Zed. You have ult up really soon. Oh, this Flame Chomper is really good. Sinjao's coming from behind you. Wonder if you see him or not. Oh, you have no Arcane Shift, but I think... Oh, you see him now. Okay, you're good. Yeah, so you can just keep poking him. Oh, you missed your ult. That's okay. Ezreal ult is a really short cooldown, and whenever you hit Mystic Shots, it goes down by 1 second, so it's up pretty often. So you can just throw out Ezreal ults, like it doesn't really matter. It's better to honestly use the Ezreal ult than holding it, since the cooldown is so short. Wow, this Janna just wants you. Okay. That's pretty funny. So they got Baron, and they got Dragon, wow. That sucks. But you're just trying to farm as much as you can. You picked up Jinx again. But your top is getting shoved in. They burn teleport, so I would leave, I think. You have ult. You can fire off your ult here for some harass. Some poke. Like Zed's got the base, so this is a good time to ult. You're not ulting though. Okay, you sniped Janna there, but I mean you could have hit 2, possibly 3 of them if you had ulted earlier. So I understand, like, it seems like you save your Ezreal ult a lot to execute people, to get kills, which is good. Like, you know, getting a kill is good, but at the same time, if you can hit more people with it, you can contribute more damage, and you might not get the kill, but it's helping your team more if you hit more people. You know, with AoE abilities. So, that's something you want to consider. Like, you already have so many kills, like, you don't need to get every kill. Because, like, your teammates are suffering because they don't have any kills. Not that that's your fault, but, like, you know, just something to think about. Like, you don't need every single kill when you already have 17 of them, so something to consider in the future. Using your abilities optimally. That was a really good ult. You hit 3 people, I think. 3 or 4 people, so that was great. So Braum gave you the shield there. You should have stayed up a little more. You ran away. You could have got several more attacks in. Braum was still alive, so they were focusing him. If they wanted to get to you, they'd have to go through Braum. So you played a little bit too conservatively there, I think. Okay, you dodged Vel'Koz's stuff. That was good. That last fight, I mean, I don't know if there's like a ton you could have done better to like save the tower or anything, but you definitely could have probably picked up at least one more kill, and that could have maybe changed things slightly. But it was just a bad fight to begin with. So let's talk about your build. Your skill order was perfect, by the way. Your build is good. I mean, I don't see any problem with it really. You've got double life steal though. I don't know why. I don't like that. I thought you were gonna go for like Mercurial Scimitar or something. The double life steal is just too defensive on Ezreal. Like, you're already playing a champion that has like a global ult and 1100 range mystic shots. So like, and you have an escape that like soft resets. You don't need a double life steal. I'd be going up here trying to poke Jinx here. I don't know why you use Mystic Shot there. Or Arcane Shift. Oh, nice dodge. You got him. Yeah. Okay. That was really good. Instead of Bloodthirster, like, I would have built Mercurial Scimitar. Mercurial Scimitar can break Exhaust from Janna. It can break the knockup from Vel'Koz. Can break Sinjal's knockups. Can get you out of Flame Chompers. Can break Renekton's stun. You know, and it gives you damage. Like, that's an option if you don't, because you clearly don't want a defensive item. And Ezreal doesn't need a defensive item. Excuse me, a lot of the time. Like, he's so slippery. But yeah, I definitely think Mercurial Scimitar. Like, they both give 80 damage. The shield, I don't know how much the shield is really going to help you. And, yeah. I normally never go double lifesteal. Maybe on, like, Vayne. Okay, that was a good opportunity to ult right there. Okay, you hit 2 people, but you also helped Jinx do Baron. And, like, so this is something you really want to pay attention to. When they're tanking Baron, you got to get up in there. Because if you can fight them while they're tanking Baron, they're probably going to die. So that's something really important. Also, you have Arcane Shift, so you should be attacking here, not just using Mystic Shot. You want to be using your attacks. There you go. Because, like, you know, Mystic Shot is up. Or not Mystic Shot, Arcane Shift is up, you can get away. So you're playing a little bit too conservatively there with, you know, your Arcane Shift up. If you, that was good. Like, that was good considering they had Baron. But if you did miss a Mystic Shot, you fired a Mystic Shot all the way down here, which was way off point. If you had landed that, you would have killed her and lived. Just a point to note. But yeah, you just, I mean, you played that just super conservatively. You know, they were tanking Baron. You had Arcane Shift up. You know, you've got all of your items. You're at max strength. You're stronger than pretty much everyone else. Like, you know, you have all your team's kills. Everyone else is lagging behind on items. Like, Ryze and Fiddle still need a whole other item. Zed has to finish his last item. Braum has to finish his last item. You know, so, like, you got to be using your damage and items a lot more effectively when you're this fed. So, and it's hard to play when your team's basically all your team's damage, but it's like right here, you're not, you know, Renekton's dead and you're under your tower. You need to move up and be auto attacking more. You finally did, but now everyone's dead. So, you know, there's not really much you can do. Okay. Oh, you walked into the Vel'Koz stun. That's okay. Okay, you used Arcane Shift there though. That was not good because you got yourself killed, and that's probably game. Yeah. So there's like a balance between like playing too conservatively, which you're doing a lot of the game, and there you played way too aggressively. So there's like a fine line sometimes, but yeah. So with regards to your question, just mistakes in general, I feel like I covered that. And then with regards to like, could you have done anything to help your team? I'd say just you know, try to play a little bit more aggressively when you have Arcane Shift up and when you're super duper fed compared to the enemy team. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, guys. If you hit the subscribe button above my head that's going to pop up, you'll get an email whenever there's a new video. Stay frosty.